Guys, this is the most common mistake you can make in Railway Empire 2. It has cost me hours trying to figure out why this looks wrong. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and a sub, because there's definitely going to be more content of this game coming in, more educational stuff. So, at first glance here, right, from Paris to Reims, I got one from Paris leaving, I got one from Reims going to Paris. It looks awesome. It should work, right? Like you're leaving, outgoing, and then ingoing, and then outgoing to Paris. All right, it looks right. But if I make a new rail line, I actually can't go from Paris to Reims. Interesting, right? If I click Reims, I can't do the same thing either. Now, let me show you what most people do. They actually turn off the directions, right? So you turn this off. And they're like, oh, whoa, you can do that? It works now, right? But that's actually not the right way of doing it. That is such a crude way of doing it. You should not do it like that, like ever, all right? So let's turn back on the directions as we had going and then coming back here. So the reason why this doesn't work, and people will tell you, oh, you can't merge from a single track to a dual track. Yes, you actually can. What you need to do is just to make sure that whatever you're going in is actually parallel. So this is not a parallel track. It's a parallel track at the end, but it's not parallel enough. So let me show you here. So you can see there's an icon here. It's hard to see, but there's like two kind of hashtags there, right? So make it parallel enough. And now that it's parallel enough, you can do whatever you want with it. It doesn't have to be close or parallel to the other one. It's connecting. Let's see if we can get this to go here. It's going to connect to the same one platform, right? But it's parallel at the end. Okay? So if we look at our directions, we're going to do the same thing as we were. Alright? Now, you're going to see we still can't do it. Why is that? Well, the reason is because you actually need this thing called the gridiron. If you don't put the gridiron, what'll happen is they just go back and forth on the same line. The gridiron allows them to kind of swap lines. So now that we've got this going in the gridiron in Reims, you can actually go from Paris to Reims, and obviously you can also go from Reims to Paris, right? It's going to take that loop, basically. It's not going on the same track, so that's how you do it. Alright everyone, I hope that was helpful. You don't want to make that mistake. It's just cost me a lot of hours. Like this error, in terms of it just not working out. The directions turned off on that one. And I think there's an error name for it. It's frustrating. The station cannot be reached from the previous station, therefore cannot be added to the list. Okay? That is a really frustrating error. So hopefully that helps you mitigate and avoid those issues. Like and sub if it was helpful. See you in the next one.